Got the Biscayne Baby MiniStick at the Breeding Community Center. I have 0 degrees of incidence on the wing. It's on the 2 dots that are 0 incidence. I'm running 12-inch loop, 25 thou rubber, 3 times stretch wind, and I have 750 winds in it. See if I can launch this one-handed here. And it's off. Climbed like a homesick angel on my first flight. It went straight to the ceiling when I had half my incidence. I was halfway between the 2 dots with 1,000 winds with 2 times stretch. So this is a way more level flight. 3 times stretch, only went 750 winds, and it's not turning. Okay, same setting, 0 degree incidence. I bent in a little more stab tilt. Only went 2 times stretch, 750 winds. See if it turns a little sharper. Looks like it is. Stab tilt's doing it. Nice level climb. Nice circle. Perfect size circle for this fine site actually. And I'm not climbing too aggressively into ceiling. I'm going to leave that wing instance alone next flight and throw in some winds, 1,000 winds. Much better turn. A little more offset in the tail boom. Wings level. Incidence. It's 1,000 winds at 4 times stretch, so not as much as a power curve. It's a great flight. I like it. I think it's still climbing slowly. 25 thou rubber. 12-inch loop, 1,000 winds. Beautiful. Staying under the basketball nets for a pretty nice flight. Love the way it's turning now. Didn't climb overly aggressively. Got a great cruise, probably in the descent phase now, and just holding. Love how it's holding. Altitude I'm talking about. It's hanging in there. Zero degrees wing incidence, 25 thou rubber, 12-inch loop, 1,250 winds, 4 times stretch wind. Not climbing. Why? So I'm getting serious rows of double knots. I wonder how that's affecting the rubber as far as it unwinding. Yeah, look, see how it's hanging up? Watch this, I bet you if I massage them out. There, rubber's laying better, watch this. Then it climbs again. That knot jammed against the motor stick with a 12-inch loop limited the power it could release. Like, only had a third of the rubber band working. I think it would do better with a 10-inch loop. It's 25 thou rubber. That's a 10-inch loop of 35 or 32nd rubber. I went 4 times stretch wind, 1,000 winds, level instance on the wing. It's nice, well controlled. Much neater row of knots, nothing hanging up. But nice controlled as far as not overpowering on the climb with the 4 times stretch wind. Very nice cruise, heading for the descent phase. Put some winds in this one, next flight. It's 1,250 winds, 10-inch loop with 32nd rubber, 4 times stretch, 0 degrees wing instance. Not climbing. Not sure why. That's climbing. Moved it a little more instance. So that's looking like trouble too. 32nd rubber, 12-inch loop, 1,250 winds, 4 times stretch. Now we're bouncing around in the forced hot air. That is up there. Don't get hung up in the net. Wow, that instance makes such a difference. And then we got that. I backed off of the winds, 1,000 wraps, but I only went 3 times stretch wind. Started coming in at 55 cranks, 63 gives me 1,000. So I got a little more of a power torque curve in the rubber. I have positive instance, just have the dot, the pencil dot on the wing post, the rear wing post pushed in. So maybe 20 thou of positive instance. Just trying to get one clean flight in here. Looks like I got it. Didn't climb too aggressively and hit the ceiling. Very sensitive, very responsive to instance changes and how I wind the rubber. Like it will climb very aggressively with just a little bit more instance, or if I wind for a little more power versus getting more wraps in, staying stretched more. So I'm going to take that flight. It's probably the best flight of the day.